From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Wilmer Font gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
In now, Josh Harrison. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Look out, 1-1.
The 1-1. Popped up. Smoke has room in foul territory. One away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers leave one. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. There to take it is Mercer for the first out.
The second baseman, number 8.
At the plate, number 8. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit in the air to left. Stewart waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Justin Smoak now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Smoak, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. Next will be the designated hitter, John Hicks.
The designated hitter, John Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here. The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Jansen is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, and there's one away.
Batting 6.
Ready now, Nico Goodrum. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
And that'll bring up Mikie Mahtook, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Goodrum rounds the corner and is headed home, and the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Grayson Greenier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Mahtook, the runner at second with one away. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and two gone. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 0-1 offering. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And it's 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The set and the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Here's Randal Grichuk. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Goodrum over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Grichuk leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Josh Harrison stands in as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Josh Harrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
It counts 1-1.
From the stretch, he's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And Jansen's got his man at second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Danny Jansen. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Heading out toward shallow right. Matuk is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 11.
Digging in to try it again, Bo Bichette. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jones. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping up to the plate, number 8. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Stewart is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, John Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. One and one the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Niko Goodrum.
Next for the Tigers, Niko Goodrum. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Goodrum, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Standing in now, Mikey Matuk. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day driving in their only run, and that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Into the box, Grayson Greenier. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Nope,
here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one also hit deep to left field. McKinney ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoak, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Striding in, Randal Grichuk. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mata has a beat on it. Makes the play. 1 away. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Teoscar.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Count is 2-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So stepping in, Billy McKinney, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Fouled off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of his zone.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Guerrero on third. Smoke over at second. Hernandez is over at first with 1 away. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep is straight away right field. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him, and it'll leapfrog him out in front to a 4-2 lead.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard. Foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
A high fastball is in there. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And now a pitch on the way. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in once again, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a snap move over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw. And he'll dive back in. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But one more look here at the big blow in the inning for the Jays. A grand slam home run. We played 4. It's now 4-2 Toronto. Leading off the inning, Jacoby Jones. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jacoby Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Here's the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Josh Harrison. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Jordy Mercer. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game. So 2 runs are in on the double there, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Mercer stands at second with no outs.
That's a ball.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Kristen Stewart waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, number 14.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Sam Gaviglio is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Kristen Stewart will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike one. Strike two.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Ready once again, Niko Goodrum. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swings through it for strike number 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's the 0-2. He pulls this one into right. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in now, number 8. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
1-1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1. Back up the middle. Goodwin ranging up the middle. from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Now batting, number 27.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
The windup and the 0-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. First game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his second hit in as many at-bats. Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down, his first big league start, and to be able to have 2 knocks this early in his career, that is huge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Striding into the box, Randal Grichuk. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Toronto. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Mikey Manto, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. This is skied into short left center. Galvis is calling for it. 1 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control. Standing in now, Grayson Greenier.
as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
We got 3-0.
Jacoby Jones is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0 is in there for strike one. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Jacoby Jones.
At the plate, Jacoby Jones. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Number 65 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 65.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he misses. 2-1. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now batting, Billy McKinney. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Danny Jansen, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Hernandez, the runner at third. McKinney on second. Galvis on at first with nobody out. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Popped up. Cabrera moving to his left. One away.
Now batting, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Mercer, and they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in, number 8. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking. Strike 3. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a ball and a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The set and the 1-1 pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 7th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 5-4. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Next up for Detroit, Josh Harrison. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Ready for another shot now. Jordy Mercer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Oh, 0-2 to Jordy Mercer. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
A bouncer to the left side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider pins into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now in the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no
and this is taken outside for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners off for second. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
From the stretch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Line to the right side, but foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting, no one fielder,
Billy McKinney will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Cabrera has a play, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Tim Mesa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kristen Stewart. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Mesa was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. John Hicks is on deck. Another full count offering on its way. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled off. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Striding forward now is the DH, John Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there, strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Niko Goodrum.
Digging in, Niko Goodrum. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Derek Law is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Jeimer Candelario will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jeimer Candelario.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1 pitch on its way. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Candelario has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Candelario, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-2. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. Tigers leave 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Buck Farmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Harold
attention,
Castro
please.
is into the game as a
This team's
defensive
defensively
replacement
for
now
the
as he
Tigers.
takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 30, Harold Castro.
Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Galvis behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopper foul. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1.
1-0.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Mercer is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Tigers 4. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Ken.
So coming to the plate, Grayson Greenier hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Josh Harrison, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 2 for 4. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Ryan Tepera takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera. Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Hits the zone high and inside, but still a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Ball 1.
Three and 2 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kristen Stewart, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's the Tigers 6, the Blue Jays 5. Number 19 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 19, Trevor Rosenthal.
So striding forward now, number 8, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far.
The second baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 misses inside off the plate. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley and left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Now 3 for 4 on the day. He's coming up big in his first major league game.
The first baseman.
I think the thing that blows me away is not the fact that he went 3 for 4, but the way in which he did it. Just looked cool as a cucumber in the batter's box from pitch 1.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoak. A winning run at first with nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Stewart is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Rendell Grichuk.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Fastball well outside. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. That's by him for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Way outside. Nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. A full count. 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in to Oscar Hernandez as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offering. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And forget tying it. He may have just won it. It's down for extra bases. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion.
Yeah, that 9th inning shows the highs and lows of this crazy game of baseball. They lose the lead in the top half, and there are some somber faces in the dugout, no doubt. Then they rally in the bottom half of the inning, and those somber faces are in the other dugout. That was quite a roller coaster ride.